What's up guys, welcome to VoD Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. And today I've got Wiro for you, who is a character who finally sees some light on the battlefield. He has been released throughout the codex and I don't think that you were able to get him on any other way. So he is quite rare, that's the first thing, and he wasn't good, that's the second thing, but he received a buff, and today we are going to have a look at what the new Wiro can do, and I've got a pretty nice video for you guys as well. So without further ado, the only thing that I need to mention is if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, just leave a like. If you have anything to say about the build or the gameplay, just put a comment down below and let's go into the armory and check out the game. Hey guys, so with some new adjustments, I just want to go really briefly over the builds and the arcana that I've chosen. So this is pretty much a standard tank slash hybrid build. The only item that really deals damage is the spear, as well as we've got the Hercules Madness. Everything else is twisted on most sustainable stuff that you can get. Worth mentioning is that you might be able to turn the Spear of the Longinus into the Rank Breaker, but that's the only adjustment I would make here. So that's the build. Arcana wise, we are going with 10 Onslaughts, we're going with Benevolence, and we are going with Skewer. Benevolence just to have a little bit more sustain, no damage Arcana here. And the enchantments are packed on the sustain stuff in the Afata one. So we've got here the River Treader as well as Nature's Gift. And on the main enchantment, we are going full damage wise, ending up in the Desperate Duel. That's the build, guys, as quick as possible. So let's check out how I run down that Wiro. Alright guys, so I had to change the build because I was playing Wiro as a support hero as first. I think he's still quite valid as a support hero, and you might be able to play him as that as well, but as we had a Toro, there was no need for that, so we can stick to his original role, being the solo laner, and that's because he's got some dueling capabilities. For example, his one is pretty good, and we're going to check that out immediately. My whole team was like, oh god, Void, this is like the best player on the EU server in terms of Emily business. And as you know me, I was of course super not afraid, and I just thought, okay, if I'm supposed to die, I might just die. But those two tower shots made a really bad impression on me. Like, who would be pro player getting himself killed by a stupid tower? So I was preparing to launch in here, and there we go. I do not get the Spirit Vision Bird, but I do get some chunks of damage on that, whatever she's called, Emily, and with great success, I just got the first kill for my Wiro new build here, and yeah, I was hyped. That's like the best Emily player ever. Get lost, bro. Like, you seriously get lost. That's just not working. I do have a rough time here against that thing here. But a double kill in the beginning, that's just fucking worth it. I didn't think that I would actually be able to kill Necroth here. And it wasn't planned. Like, it was better executed than I was planning it. But after this opening, 2 minutes played, I knew everything could happen. This would be a video for YouTube. That was for sure. Like, I just had to show you guys how incredibly good the beginning was, and now I can die happily. I just don't hope that I'm not gonna die on YouTube recording it. Well, no one would see it because this is not a live stream, so that wasn't too great. I think I could have loaded up the ult a little bit longer, And now I'm shoving her into the fray. And here we go. That's the third kill for Wiro in under 3 minutes. And I'm shoving up stuff again. And that was unfortunate. Like, I could have dodged it, if not for good, but... the thing is, if I play too well, enemies are just going AFK, and that would just be... That would be super bad for the other team. So I'm trying not to be overpowered as much. Joking. Well, anyways, it went quite well. 3-1, 3-1-1, something that we can work with. Spirit Bird is free. I see that stuff is going on in my jungle, and of course I have to go there, get them, and just show them this is not the way you are supposed to run into my jungle. Wanted to get Nacroth, but because of my limited ability to move around fast the battlefield, I just don't think it was worth it. Does that matter? I think you are indeed crazy. I love his monologue. That's just so good. Like, she does a really good job on getting those birds for the vision. But then vision only is not gonna save you the game. So we're farming up here, and we can put some pressure here because I do have Raz with me, and now we do have a bunch of minions, which means we're just going to fill. Well, not gonna use them. We're going down middle lane because that's where stuff is going on at the dragon. But I just communicate, like, this wasn't crazy move. I communicated with my team. They said, like, look, dude, you not need to come down. It's just fine. Just stay up top and you can do it. Use the ult here. And misclicked it. She just went too fast ahead, and then this didn't really work out as I planned it, but lost a flicker here, which is a good thing. It's the land. And we need to get her. Good thing is, like, Murad is just loading up on the other people. That was really, really well. Now we gotta be careful because there's obviously no sense in running into a full-fueled Caphany. She wasn't on full health, but you don't want to have a laser beam straight up in your face. So the only thing that I was about to do is run in circles, because that's the thing where you come up with crazy ideas. If you run up in circles, that's momentum. So we are waiting for the next wave to go in. I call my team that an enemy is missing, and the enemy suddenly appears here. Shoving around with some minions. And she really does lose some health here. Yeah, can't help it. And now I'm bringing her into her own tower. Don't know what kind of was her deal here. I think she ulted in, and therefore she wanted to try to get me. But it was a close one. I think there was another scene where I used my passive to... my passive stacked up with the effect of the Mantle of Ra, which basically kills people if you happen to apply both to an enemy. But in this case, that wasn't the case, so we have to wait a little bit. Still on a 3-1-1. But as you can see, we are in a kill lead with 10 kills. So the game was actually quite obvious. I'm not sure if the enemy was as coordinated as we guys were, and we usually aren't, even if we are on voice chat. But it went quite smoothly, so... And that was just too much. That was just too much to bear, and the cool thing is, yeah, he dies. If you are greedy as fuck, that's just what's gonna happen if you want to close into too far. Actually went quite well. Like that shot on the tower wasn't planned, to be fair. Like, I don't want to lie here, but it went actually quite well, wasn't it? Brunhilda killed some things. I've got some nice stacks up on my Nature's Gift. Build is coming in and I think it's really looking good. 17 versus 5. So we even managed to get ahead even more with in terms of kills. And now we need some towers. Like, we only have buried 1 tower so far, so that's the next deal. Like, go in, get towers. In 8 minutes, there should be more towers gone than that. And yeah. I wasn't fast enough. That was crazy. Like, if he would have if he would have just gone for Emily as well and get her as well. 4 against 1, 2 kills, that would have been crazy. Unfortunately, it did not happen. But still a good move here. I mean, at least he traded 1 for 1. Did not see that much Dirac so far in the game. Did you guys? Is he like he's got a presence, but do you see him quite often? I don't. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, and then I misclicked with my targeting. Should have, like, the perfect way would have been to activate my 1 and just go in and get her, but I wasn't fast enough. Like, it didn't work out as planned. Oh, we've got some animal support. So we've got the elephant on the one side, and we've got the other thing on the other side, like the bull. Animal lovers here. So, going for the Mail of Pain as suggested in my build. I think that's always something nice to complement the build as soon as you've got the spear. And now we need to close in and rip down that tower. As I said, that's like one of the most important thingest in the world. And I was quite lucky to get out alive without getting too much damage and no one to follow up, because that could have just been the case. That Caffany would just try to wreck my ass, and with that, Pants, you don't want to have your ass wrecked. People are gonna see every single thing, and that's not something that you want to have on a battlefield. You need to be nice, clean, and shiny. And yeah, now we're going up on Elephant Boy. Dirac is ready, is low already, and I just fucking forgot that I can't go through walls with that Super 2. I don't know why they have things that go through it, and that I don't know why there are things that are not gonna go through it, and doesn't matter. Got another kill. 2 deaths that could have been eventually avoided. And we have Chogner, who is not doing any single damage. They could just take away the damage because it's just so low. Like, it's this ability is so low, it's not gonna help anyone. Like, I don't even know why Chogner is on the game. Like, is he really a force? Like, does anyone play him? Every single time I see him, he's basically useless. Like, I think he's worth than Alice. Alice got the shield and the stun, so she's helping her teammates with it, but Chogner really needs a buff, and I think he needs some kind of rework. All that kind of, hey guys, I'm just getting rid of everything. Yeah, that's the bracelets, you idiot. Like, you are using the ult for an item. So it's gold versus 1 skill, and a skill must be worth more than gold. If that's not the case, the game doesn't make any sense. And I usually forget that Nakroth is untargetable, while he is in his ability state, which is stupid. I mean, yeah, he has a lot of health, but then he's not gonna do anything with it, like... Okay, maybe against someone who has no health at all, but then I would assume that you're not going against Chogno by yourself. I mean, I got some nice axe smashes, which looks actually quite crazy. And that wind thing around him as well. So we've got the ult up, which is actually quite nice. That just means that we can be dead and be revived again. Takes some time. It just takes some time to get rid of a dragon. Shut down. And we are revived. Well, another death that could have been avoided. And a fat laser beam. And here we go again. Well, I skipped the build a little bit, so now I'm on my last item, just because if I'm up against Dirac, it doesn't matter anyways, and if I'm against Chogna, it doesn't matter anyways, so why bother? And I missed her. So bad. Like if I would have caught her with my ability number 2, and then I could have used my axe on her, that might actually be something that would have caused her to die. But I didn't. So it didn't. Well, anyway, the game is basically over because we have wrecked every single tower in the game. They managed to wreck one single tower in the game. And we have almost double the kills that the enemy team got. Now we do have the Darkslayer. What else to say? This game is over, my friends. So we're just waiting for the last bits to fall into place, and then we are good to go. And you've got every right to shine. Defeated. Now Necroth is gone, so they've got the boy from behind. Nice double kill here. And Ace shut down and stumbled across every single bit. And I have come to a nice 5-5-5. Isn't that cute? Ladies and gentlemen. Yep, so there we go. We have just finished the game. So, as a matter of fact, we're just going through the details really quick. There you can see 8.8 1. That's the build, as you might have known, 30% tanked. That's quite impressive. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around.